Hey guys, it's Drawla here, and today I'm going to be doing the 10-minute, 1-minute, 10-second challenge. I did this once before in a past video, but I decided to give it a try again, and this time we're going to make it Christmas themed. I already have a character here that I drew. Her name is Tinsel, and she's an elf. She loves making gingerbread cookies, singing Christmas carols, and ice skating. And here I drew her with an ornament, and I'm going to be redrawing her 3 times, but under a time crunch. I think I might skip out on drawing the ornament just because it's an unnecessary detail and I want to have as much time as I can. Okay, before we get started with the video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell to receive notifications, and tell your friends about my channel. That way we can spread the word and make it the best it can be. Alright, let's get started. So here I've got my book, and I already wrote out the 10-minute, 1-minute, and 10-second sections. So I'm going to have a timer up here in either the right or left-hand corner. That way you guys can keep track with me and see how much time is left. Alright, I'm kind of nervous. I have all my supplies here already, all my Ohuhu markers, as well as my Micron fine liner, and just a handy dandy pencil. So let's get started. Okay, cue the voiceover. Now before you guys come at me, I promise I am not cheating. I'm just speeding up the video by 2 seconds, and I'm also speeding up the timer by 2 seconds. This is just to make it so that the video goes along more faster and it's not over 10 minutes long, because then it takes really long to upload. So don't worry, I'm keeping everything equal and I'm not cheating or anything, I promise. The video is sped up and the time is sped up at equal times, so it's all good. Right now, I'm just trying to get the sketch done as fast as possible. In my mind, I'm trying to make checkpoints for myself. My goal was, since it is 10 minutes long, I was going to use 5 minutes for the drawing and inking, and the other 5 minutes for coloring. So right now I'm just moving on to the face, keeping it nice and simple. I can't think too long about certain stuff, I just have to wing it if I'm not sure what to do. But the good thing is that I've already drawn this character before, so I kind of know the details to her and everything, so I have an idea of where I'm going with this. I'm just doing the hair and the hat now, and I love drawing the hair so much just because it's this little swirly little curl details, and I think it's so fun. Alright, now I'm just trying to quickly draw the outfit. I'm doing a little sketch here, but then I'm erasing it with this magic rub. And okay, I know magic rub erasers are good and all, but I think mine is really bad. That was like my downfall, I'm not even kidding, because every time I would use the eraser, it would smudge so much, and then I'd have to spend extra time trying to erase the smudge marks, and that would just make even more smudge marks, and oh my gosh. But at least I learned my lesson never to use this magic rub eraser again. I don't know, is it like that with all of those erasers, or is it just the one I have? I don't even know, but maybe I just need to buy a new one. So you'll see, I'm erasing and erasing, but it's looking really bad. Like it's doing a really bad job at erasing. So I have to go back in, but I'm just trying to do it as quick as possible. Okay, now I'm going in and lining, and for those of you guys that watch my channel, you'll know that I normally use black liners, but I decided to use a brown liner this time because I thought it would give a warmer vibe since it's like a Christmas drawing, and I thought it would fit nicely. It didn't smear or anything when I colored over it, which is really good since I couldn't wait too long for it to dry. I just had to go straight to the coloring, so it's good. But I did want to take my time because I think clean line art is super important in drawing. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just adding in all the details like her little elf ears. I really like this detail. I think it's what really makes her look like an elf, the big pointy ears. Yeah, so now I'm just doing the outfit and keeping it really simple, just, you know, for the fluff balls at the bottom of her sleeves, I'm not taking too much time, just kind of scribbling something in there. And also, I didn't put her in like a pose or anything. I just made her standing up because a pose would have taken longer to think of, and I just needed to get this done. Now I'm doing the stripes, and whenever I draw stripes, I try to keep it pretty even on both sides of the character. And in my head, like even though there's a timer going on, I'm trying to count how many stripes I do on each leg. That way the color ends up being equal on both sides. Okay, now we're finally getting to the color, and it's a little bit later than I would have wanted to. I wanted to have at least 5 minutes to color, but it looks like we're down to only 3 minutes, so I mean, you just gotta work with what you've got. So I am shading. I did want to shade in this 10-minute one, so Every time I go in with like a yellow, I'll go in with a darker yellow, or when I use the peach, I go in with a darker peach, and then red, I use a darker red. I just wanted it to be some kind of effort in the shading. Even if it was pretty minimal, just at least I tried to shade. And of course, I consider the shading. I have to add rosy cheeks to the characters because it just livens them up and makes them look that much cuter. And yeah. Okay, so now we're done with the skin. Now we're moving on to all the red parts. And that was one of the tips that kind of helped me with this. I would mentally think about all the parts that I have to color red, and then I'd make sure that when I open the red marker, I do all those red parts. And then same thing with like the yellow or the green, I would do it all at once. So here I'm just trying to figure out which ones I want to make red of the stripes. I did the middle one, which I kind of wish I didn't do the middle one. I don't know why. I just feel like the stockings turned out kind of weird. I don't know why. I just don't like the way they turned out. I think I made them too thick. It should have been like thinner stripes, but that's okay. I mean, looking back, it's just the tiny details you notice. And then I'm going in really quickly with the gray and shading it in. 10 seconds left. I don't know, just little details here and there that I think will add something. And there it is. Time's up. I mean, I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out really cute. Of course, it's not as great as the original one, but that's expected. Okay, now let's see what the 1 minute one will look like. This should be interesting. I have my colors ready and open, so let's go. Okay, so for this one, I just went straight in with the colors first. I thought I might as well get them all down onto the page, and then if I have time for line art, I'll do that afterwards. So I'm just mentally marking it down, and of course the stripes didn't turn out beautifully. I just kind of went with the flow. I made them all green and missed out on the red, but that's okay. I am happy though. I did get to draw a little bit of a face here and the hands, and I mean, everything is there. Even though the time did just finish, I don't know, I don't think it's that bad. Honestly, for 1 minute, I think it's okay. It's not as good as the 10-minute one, but that's okay. I really did wish I did get the elf ears though. That was one of my favorite details, but it's okay. Alright, now for the 10-second one. I'm definitely going to have everything open. I don't know if I'll have time for line art, so let's just go straight with the color. Okay, skin tone first, then the hat, then the shirt, and the pants. There's no time for stripes, so I just did literal sticks and a smiley face. Not my proudest moment, but it is what it is, I guess. I mean, I don't love it. It looks a little sloppy. Well, not a little. It looks a lot sloppy, but it's only 10 seconds. So, out of all of them, which one's your guys' favorite? I definitely know mine. It'll either be the 10-minute or the original. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye!